When a woman finds a good man, she wants to make sure that she's loved, she's being taken care of, she's valued, and most importantly, a man must be afraid to lose her. When a man finds a good woman, he wants to do anything good in his power to keep the woman. Today, I'm going to talk about 10 signs that a man values you and is afraid to lose you. If you are new to the channel, my name is Godwin Dapia. I share video about marriage and relationship. If you love such kind of videos, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already a subscribed member, thank you so much for stopping by. Sign number 1, that a man values you and also afraid to lose you, is that he will do anything to praise you. When a man values you and afraid to lose you, he will do anything to praise you. For instance, maybe you might be doing all sort of alcohol. Maybe you were kind of addicted, like doing all sort of characters that weren't actually praising your woman. Then the woman has been complaining about some certain behavior that you have. When a man truly loves and values a woman, will definitely start working on those angles, on those mistakes, to make sure that he perfects them according to how a woman wants them to be. Another example which I'm actually going to recite is that maybe, for instance, you are in a cinema. Maybe you are watching a certain movie, maybe by James Bond. Then a woman actually just complimented James Bond on how attractive he is. Definitely, when a man loves a woman, he will start doing anything in his power, in his means, to make sure that he becomes attractive like James Bond. A man, when he values you, when a man is afraid to lose a woman, he will do anything just to make sure that you are pleased and also happy with him. A man who loves you, a man who values you and afraid to lose you, he will never put his hands on you. When he values you, despite misunderstanding that you'll be having, despite problems that you'll be passing through, he will never do anything. He will never beat you. He will never inflict any pains upon your body, upon your life. Some men usually do that, then at the end of the day they say that, oh, maybe I was actually out of control, I did that out of hunger, I did that out of frustration. But when a man values you and afraid to lose you, he will avoid such errors. You start doing anything possible just to make sure that you are always happy around him. You are always felt valued around him. When a man loves you, when a man values and afraid to lose you, he will definitely let you to make your own mistakes. What do I mean by that? Most of the times, this is usually done by men who understand that women, it's actually in their DNA to do their own mistake. You might tell a woman what you are doing might result into this, which is not good, but they want to have their own experience. So when a man is capable and in a good position just to understand that we people, we actually driven in different direction. There are some people who learn through observation. There are some people who learn through experience. There are some people who learn through by just hearing. So by the time you have your own experience, by the time you have your own kind of observations or whatever, you won't come back and rub it on your face telling you that I told you this wasn't the right thing to do. I told you you're not supposed to do this, but you just come there just to show that despite difficulties, despite the problem that you'll be passing through, a man will always be there. He always take care of you because he values you and also is afraid to lose you. He will allow you to make your own mistakes. A man who values you and afraid to lose you, he will spend excess time with you. He might reduce time to hang around with these guys. He might reduce time to hang around with these boys. But he will definitely be there at any time that you might need him. He might be there at any time that you request for him. He wants to make sure his presence is always at you because he values you and also they respect you. The other point is when a man values you and also respects you, he will be too protective. He will be too protective, not a kind of creepy kind of protect, but he will be in a protective way whereby when you are in a certain problem, maybe you are not feeling too well, he will be there to provide meds that is needed on that right time. You make sure that you are taking the medication on the right time. You make sure that you do everything possible so that you are back on your feet. You are back to your recovery because you want the best for you. He has his own good interest so that you have a happy life. He has his own good interest so that you feel loved, you feel protected. When a man loves you, when a man values you and also afraid to lose you, he'll be buying a lot of gifts, frequent gifts. Don't mistake me on this one. Most of the men, when he's buying you gift without actually requesting for it, it might be because he wants to compensate over something which he actually did or which actually happened. But what I'm trying to say, when he's buying you a gift, he's trying to make sure that you are always happy. You are always felt his presence. You are always want to make sure that you depend on him. You rely on him. When he's doing that, he's doing for your own interest, for your own happiness. These are some of the signs that that man will value you and also is afraid to lose you. Let me talk of a man when he values you and afraid to lose you, he'll be a yes man. Anything that you say to him, he always pay attention and agree with you because he knows and he believes that it's what will make you happy. Okay? That's what is going to sustain the relationship together with him. So you make sure that you always be a yes man. But on the other side, as a man, being a yes man, most of the times they are not honesty because there might be something which may not be the things that he loves or the things that he's actually enjoying just because he values you and he doesn't want to lose you. You consistently keep saying yes. but mostly because to avoid a certain situation whereby you don't want him to be dishonest just for the sake of impressing you. The way you can actually confront him is just to tell him, babe, I know you love me. That's the reason you always agree with whatever that I say. But you should always be finding a good way to make me understand. You should always find an honest, approachable way to make me understand. That way you are going to build a relationship. That way you are going to build that marriage to be sustained in a faithful and honest way. Because when a man is always yes man, a yes man, most of the times they might not be truthful and also not honest with you just because they want to impress you. So that's how you can go about a yes man. When a man value, when a man is afraid to lose you, he will listen to you. Not that what you are saying is, he love what you are saying. Not that he's enjoying what you are saying, but he knows that when he listens to you, when he listens to whatever that you'll be saying, that's where your happiness lies on. That's where your happiness will be sustained on. That's where your relationship will be secured. You give an open ear and listen to you because he values you and also afraid to lose you. When a man value you and afraid to lose you, he will be jealous of you. Not kind of a dumpy, creepy jealous that we all know. He will be kind of jealous. He will make sure that there will be nothing lacking into your life that you start admiring other guys. When you hear you like kind of saying like just a little bit of complaint that, oh, I think I wish I had that, you make sure that he provide it for you because he doesn't want to give any chance from other men to start penetrating into your life, to start having a little chance into your relationship. A man will be jealous in a certain way that he built himself so attractive, he built himself so responsible in a certain way that you are being taken care of. When a man loves you and also afraid to lose you, he'll be apologizing over the things which will be done wrongly, over the things which are not right. Most of the times, these are the times men they consider men who apologize to women as weak. Being weak is not all about apologizing to a woman. In fact, apologizing makes a relationship sustainable. Apologizing make a relationship solid. Apologizing make a relationship smooth and also built on trust. Men who apologize to women are not actually weak, but they're only reciprocating to what is needed because a woman, she's also a human being. When the wrong things are actually done, a man have to apologize for as long as he value you and also afraid to lose you. In my conclusion, I could have said men are wired differently and they process information differently. Some of the signs which I've said here might occur in a relationship or marriage, and some may not occur in a relationship or marriage. For me, I think it is very important for you women to be helping us men in some ways which we are not doing fine, in some ways which we are lacking behind. For you know and what you believe in is the right direction that we must move as a relationship, as a marriage and a couple. You must be there to work and also help us move in that direction because men are also human beings and are not perfect. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for your time. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I see you in the next video. Stay blessed.